Sweet Jesus. Oh, there it is.
Well, everybody, welcome to another exciting edition of our NFL picks. The four of us are in the house tonight, Wednesday night at 8 o'clock. Right on the dot, people. Right on the damn dot.
That might be at first.
Yeah, I just got done with a radio show. I had to go take a piss, and I got back in time before 8 o'clock. And Shane's like, Bubba, just go. And I'm like,
Zip it up. Bubba, zip it up. You can zip it up now. You have time.
Yeah. If you're shaking it twice, you're playing with it, I guess. That's what they say. But anyway, how you guys doing?
Good, Bubba.
Happy New Year to you guys.
Marvelous. Same to you, brother.
Busy. So, Shane, you have your show?
I have my show. I want to, talk about it with you guys. I'm thinking about just jumping on my own and just doing one a week because this 2 a week for this guy. I don't know. I mean, I'll talk to you guys offline about it, but it's just, I don't know.
Well, creative differences.
Yeah.
Well, it happens.
I'm not a journalist. I just like to shoot the shit. I'm a fan. I don't take myself too seriously. And if it becomes
nobody else does either. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, and it's just like, come on, let's just we're here to have fun.
Is it getting to be too much of a job? If it gets to be too much of
a
job,
I feel like it's gonna be. And I just don't know if I
you don't know how to tell.
I have a full-time job. I like it. I just do this to blow off steam and for adult conversation, right?
Right.
He doesn't get out much.
And if you guys qualify as adults, my life must really be effed up.
Dude, you are. You are.
Well, I try.
That's sad. You are a loner. You're a loner.
I do watch cartoons.
I tell you what, guys, my week consists of driving kids around. I do some housework because I work from home.
Right.
And then while I'm at the gym, I listen to like a thing called Sasquatch Chronicles where people
look for the Bigfoot.
People like say, "Oh, I saw Bigfoot," and they tell this guy what they saw. So it's just like, and my kids got me a shirt a while ago, so that's how weird I am, I don't even think I believe in the thing, but it's just fantastic to hear people that are just petrified at the thoughts of, Bigfoot coming and stealing their chickens.
Good God. Oh my
goodness.
Happy New Year, Craig. Thank you for tuning in.
Hey,
Pennsylvania.
Craig, my main man.
I got Chris Elliott, Mark Benamedi, and Jim LaMotta on the Facebook, guys. Thank you for tuning in. So, Freight Train, you Steelers Realm?
Yeah, I am what many would consider the homie hopper of podcasting.
That was my role for a long time, man. I've been doing that forever.
What's that mean?
So you moved from home. You never heard of a homie hopper in high school?
No.
Oh,
basically, he's a podcast whore. Is basically what he is.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah,
he's trying to be nice to himself. Don't do that, Frank. Don't make that mistake.
I was trying to, make it in more fancier terms to not downgrade myself.
Right.
No, I'm on here Wednesdays with you guys, and you can catch me on Steelers Realm Mondays, Thursdays.
You can catch me outside. How about that?
Yeah, about that. Yeah.
Yeah,
maybe Dr. Phil if I have the podcast with Rich anymore. But
yeah, you guys last week Steelers Realm was like what 3 times last week or 4?
I think JT snuck one in there at one point.
I didn't. I try not to. I try not to do the same stuff as everybody else, but you know what? I just got to do what I got to do.
Yeah, JT's in his own world sometimes.
Me too.
Whatever.
Me too.
So, I was on last night. Chris Elliott was on with us last night.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So
I have a question. Either Bubba, you need to answer it at 9 o'clock, or Freight Train, you can answer it in your podcast. Because Mike Tomlin has won 2 games.
Oh God.
Is he off your shit list? Because he's not off my shit list.
No.
I'll answer that right now. No, because now we have to win. We have to wait for everybody else, and we're not guaranteed anything.
I still blame him for the situation we're in.
I'm not like everybody else where I'm like he needs to be fired, but things need to change soon, or he's really going to be on the hot seat.
He needs to be fired. No, he definitely needs to be fired. It's over. It's over and done. He's archaic. Listen, you're seeing the same thing happen with Bill Belichick. You're
Yeah,
going to
but
see it happen.
You got
Well, the thing is,
he's
they're
had
not gonna
injuries.
fire him.
but think about
He's
it this
had
way.
key
Think about it
injuries,
this
though.
way.
They're not going to
Think
fire
about it
him.
this way. There's only 3 coaches that have had a long tenure that are active right now. You got Pete Carroll in Seattle, Mike Tomlin in Pittsburgh, and then you got Bill Belichick in New England.
Who's
Name me
done?
another coach that has been a head coach for more than 10 years. Name me one. I'll
Well,
wait.
after-
I'll wait.
Well, I mean,
No,
you're
like
current
consistently with
or-
the same team. Yeah, right now.
You won't see that
active
no
in the
more.
NFL right
Well,
now.
not
for 10
right
plus
now.
years.
You're not
You're
going to
not
find
going to
it.
see that anymore. You're never going to see that
But
anymore.
you know the primary reason, because they want new. You got to be younger. You got to be hungrier. You got to be with the new scheme. For example, look at all the guys getting
McDaniels.
head coaching jobs. Nick Sirianni, Mike McDaniels.
They want him
Ken-
out of Philly,
Ken-
from what I hear.
No, they don't want him out. They're all pissed
They
off
ain't
at the offensive
happy.
coordinator.
They're not happy.
I'm not mad at Sirianni. I don't blame just
No.
him. But I'm
Okay.
just saying, you go down the list. Kyle Shanahan. I mean, like, yeah, you got, even over with the Rams. I mean, you had him getting hot there for a while. I forgot his name for some reason off the top of my head.
McVay.
Sean McVay. Again, they want a young, aggressive, hungry coach who's willing to play the modern style. The problem with Bill Belichick and Mike Tomlin is their game plans and the way that they like to coach is outdated. It's over.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
done.
but you know what? Actually,
fossil.
Rich, I noticed last week, and it might just be because of the record or what we have online, but Mike Tomlin, if I give him some credit, he was aggressive last week. There was some aggressive moments.
Well, you know what it is? It's the same thing as last year. You guys played like absolute dog shit. Decided to kick on the Jets at the end to get your hopes up going into the offseason.
Well,
The offseason,
I don't know.
everybody has Pittsburgh winning 11 to 13
It's
games.
a double-edged sword.
Then you
It
come
really
out and play.
is.
But it's the same thing as the last couple of years in a row. You guys
They're-
start off really well, or you
They're
start off
never
really
getting.
bad.
They're never going to fire him. He's going to be there. He's never going to get fired. I have to deal with it. Freight Train's got to deal with it. We need some young, offensive-minded coordinators, because everybody
He's not handed the reins over to a coordinator. That's the thing. I mean, you had Flores in there, and he refused to give Flores any.
But next year I think it's his make or break season. You have to get. You have to.
I
give
think
the
he's
guy
had
the
too
benefit of
many
the doubt,
already.
though.
But everybody that you mentioned that's young is already now old. All the guys that you mentioned,
but they're all
are
top
4
of
or
their
5.
game. But you think about it, they're all elite coaches. I mean, don't get me wrong.
I don't know about elite.
No, but Kyle Shanahan's definitely elite. Definitely.
I don't.
He coaches one of the top teams in the NFL for the last like 2 years in a row.
Yeah, but
McVay, okay, his team stepped back, but he lost a lot of talent as well. I mean, a lot of the guys are aging. He tries to put new talent.
McVay's the only one that won a Super Bowl, right?
Yeah, well, yeah. But then you got again. Then you got. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to talk about Andy Reid. By the way, he has been there for 10 years now, I believe, in Kansas City. But he's also one of the greatest coaches of all time. Maybe not from a Super Bowl perspective, but just from a great winning perspective and his culture itself. His coaching tree is 15 million branches longer than Mike Tomlin's. That's another thing. Mike Tomlin has nothing to lead the game. There's no legacy from Tomlin. There's nothing.
No,
I mean,
agree with that.
Roethlisberger already established, right? He was already established beforehand. You talk about Troy Polamalu, already established beforehand. There's nothing
Aaron
that
Smith,
Tomlin
Casey
did.
Hampton.
There's nothing that Tomlin
TJ
did where
Watt,
he
though.
came in. But
TJ
TJ Watt was
Watt,
already a monster on his own.
Cam
He didn't need
Hayward.
Mike. He didn't.
The only thing
they didn't need Mike Tomlin. They were good already.
Hold on.
But anyway, let's get this goddamn pick thing going.
Sorry to bring it up.
No, it's okay.
Thanks a lot, Shane.
If you guys want to hear about the Pittsburgh bullshit, you listen to the Pittsburgh show.
Well, the first thing we got is the Pittsburgh bullshit.
Well, real fast.
Go with the stats from last week.
I am up to date with the rankings, with everything, percentages, all the good stuff. So I'll start off with the fast version here. So as far as the wins go, everybody had a pretty good week. The worst person had 9 and 7, so everybody else did better. It was a really good week. So Bubba, you went 9 and 7. I went 11 and 5.
Oh, wow.
Shane went 10 and 6, and then Freight Train matched me at 11 and 5. It was kind of funny because all the games that me and Freight Train picked opposite ended up like working out back and forth, and then somehow along the way we ended up being even anyway. But so right now, from a winning percentage perspective, because obviously Freight can never win the amount of wins overall. And again, I'm always going to put an asterisk next to anything that he wins here just because he got to dodge the awkward first 3 weeks. Now, granted, it's Bubba's fault for one of those weeks, but you weren't on a part of the team for the first 2. So right now, percentage-wise, you got Freight Train in first place. You got Shane in second, Bubba in third, me in fourth. From a wins perspective, obviously, Freight Train, I might want to list you on here because there's no point. You picked like 170-some games. We picked like 222, so the odds are kind of not there. But Shane, you are first with 127 wins. Bubba, you are second with 126 wins, and
Oh,
I am
wow.
third with 125 wins.
Oh my
So it is-
Wow,
God.
it's close.
It is. I mean,
Wow.
it comes down to the last week. If we
This
have
week
tiebreakers,
is it. This is
if we
the
have a
last week.
tiebreaker, what we'll do is we'll pick the playoff games and try to tie break it and see what happens. But
Okay.
but yeah, overall, right now
Let's
it is
get
close.
through these picks quick, because I'll tell you
Yep.
what, I have something I have to share with you guys, that I'm a closet fan of
God.
a team, and I have to come out.
Okay, well, we're gonna hold off
Well,
on that.
Okay.
Shane will give his
not even a
closet
team.
reveal
Like,
later.
I'm rooting for this one guy, and I have to tell you guys.
Okay.
Oh,
All right, so
Uh,
let's get
Todd?
started here.
Is this a man crush?
Todd,
It
thanks
is,
for
it
tuning in.
is, I
Ryan,
have to
thanks.
say.
Ryan said Tyler Huntley going to spoil the Steelers' hopes. Mike Tomlin did pay aggressively last week. Troy Pierce is watching. Todd said the Steelers always play down to the competition, but Tomlin will never accept a new coach, and he sees it as a threat of his jobs. Chris Elliott said, "Hey, fellas." Larry Stewart said, "Hello." And Steelers free because okay.
Steelers
Okay.
freak becoming a regular. I'll tell
Oh,
you.
he's
He is a regular. Forget
Yeah,
it.
he is. So here we go. The first game that we are talking about is the Pittsburgh Steelers at the Baltimore Ravens. The Ravens have lynched up number 1 seed. The Pittsburgh Steelers on the arm of Mason Rudolph. I'm going with this one. You know who I'm taking.
Mhm.
I'm taking the Pittsburgh Steelers.
You're fucking high.
I am. I got a joint somewhere in my house. But, okay. Rich just got up and left. I'll go with you, Freight Train.
Well, I know I'm going to end up beating Crow after this one because I picked against the Steelers the past 2 weeks and they've proved me wrong. But I just feel like this team has turned a corner and might possibly be getting hot at the right time if they get help this week, which is a possibility. If you've watched Mike Vrabel's press conference this past week, the Jacksonville Jaguars better be ready. But I'm taking the Steelers in this one.
Yeah. Way to go. Okay. I'm trying to work the man here. Larry, Happy New Year to you too. We beat the Dirty Birds once. We'll do it again. We could sweep them. That's
the Steelers
right.
are 5-1 in the division. I just want to let everybody know that.
Oh, I know. I totally agree with you. Todd said the Steelers win 24-16. Chris Elliott took the Steelers. Mark Betamedi is at Flacco because that's who I'm rooting for. Go Browns, he says. My cousin Scott from Florida, thanks, brother, for tuning in. And Benjamin says the Steelers will win 48-24. It gets
I don't know
higher and
about
higher.
all that. but
Higher and higher.
I'll
Steelers
take
freak
us just
31-17.
having one more point than them.
Wow, okay.
I'll go
Okay.
next, and I
No,
don't
go
think
ahead.
you guys are crazy. I'll tell you what, I'm looking here. The interweb and its magic is telling me that the Steelers have a 64% win probability.
Mm-hmm. No,
Well,
Lamar.
Lamar Jackson's not playing, so
Right. So I'm picking the Steelers. I'll tell you what, I do think they've turned a corner. I wish they would have turned it earlier on the shit teams they lost to.
yeah, me too. We wouldn't be
but
talking
hey,
about this right now.
this could be it for me. If the Steelers shit the bed, I lose out. I'm not gonna.
Okay, Rich, who you taking?
You know, you remember how like there was always like that type of date that you go on and like, you know, the date's terrible, but she feels so bad that you made such an effort that she has to go home with you just because like it's just desperate, right? I mean, so what's happening right now is
That's called
Pittsburgh-
pity sex, right?
Pittsburgh. Hold on, I got better phrasing of this. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
So you got Pittsburgh, who's just so desperate right now. You can just smell it, right? You can smell it coming all the way from dirty old Western Pennsylvania over there. So Baltimore goes, you know what we're going to do? We're going to sit all the starters down. You're going to beat us, get your hopes up, and we're going to give you a little bit of a pity fuck. So due to the pity fucking that you guys are getting by all the good players being out for Baltimore, I'm going to take Pittsburgh because they're going to sit half their team in Baltimore. That being said, I just want to say for the record, if Baltimore was starting everybody, I'm taking Baltimore plus 25, 30, fucking 40 points in this game. So I'm taking Pittsburgh because
Yeah, but
Lamar's not
dude,
playing.
honestly, this rivalry game, you can throw stats out the window.
Not
dude.
right
They're
now, though. Not right
That's
now.
not
with
how
they're
these
cooking.
games go.
Not
Rich.
with how they're cooking, man. Not with how they're cooking. You beat
Doesn't
them earlier
matter.
in the year. Injuries are different. The teams are different. Philosophy's different. Mindset's different. Baltimore's going to win the Super Bowl this year. So
rivalry
accept it
games
now.
are a whole nother breed, dude.
Baltimore is
I'm telling
going to
you.
win the Super Bowl. I'm just telling you right now. Doesn't matter who they lose to right now. This week, they don't give a shit. They don't care.
Well, no.
It is going to be a Super Bowl year for Baltimore. It's going to be a scary team.
Ooh. Okay.
Well, that's Rich Smokes, man crush.
I got some comments here before we roll out the barrel here.
My dinner got delivered a couple minutes ago. That's why I had to walk away.
Okay.
Awkward timing.
Ryan says
what are you having?
24-17 Baltimore. Mark Benamati says 2017 Steelers. Todd says Ravens are still going to put up a fight. It's a rivalry, he says. Okay. What are you eating?
In-N-Out burger?
So no, I actually got stuff from this local Italian place. It is penne alla vodka with a side salad and a nice little thing of bread. And then yeah, man, I'm about to be grubbing after this podcast is over. I was hoping, I hope that I ordered it early enough to where it was going to get delivered before the podcast started. But
yeah.
Oh well.
You're eating bread and a salad?
Pasta, a salad, and bread.
Okay, all right. I was going to say, I thought maybe you'd be sitting on your purse.
Oh my. Oh my. Jeez. Oh well, Steelers freak on that one. Steelers stock, Eagles stock. Okay. We have a guest. All right. I'll try to Walt Disney-fy all my responses. The next matchup here, the good old Texans.
You can't hear anything.
Against the Colts. I don't want to be like that. Yeah. So I didn't know CJ Stroud was playing last week, which cost me. This week he's playing.
Tennessee got whooped.
Yeah, I will take I'm going back to the old ways. Texans.
Shocker.
No, it's not a shocker.
No, it's not at all. I was being sarcastic.
So that's who I'm taking, and I got some comments. I'll go with Freight Train, and then I'll end up with Rich. I'll go down and across.
I like being last.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with the Texans as well on this one. Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, their podcast sounds like ours. For everybody. Craig says the Colts, and I
agree with Craig. I think the Colts, baby. I've been picking them all year.
Todd said the Texans. Okay. Freight Train already picked.
I am going to go. I thought I was on mute still. Sorry. It's very unprofessional of me to keep toggling on and off, but background noise. Man, it's tough. I'm going to go Houston, and I think I'm going to regret it later. So I'm going to go Houston for now.
Okay.
I like what they're doing down there.
I didn't know Stroud was back last week, or I'd have picked him last week.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I did not know that. I did not know that. No, I didn't even parlay or do nothing because I thought he was hurt because I wasn't paying attention.
I don't care about football anymore. I'm a fantasy champion, so I don't care. I won $700, so I'm happy.
Oh, that's why you're eating Dago food.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Arriva there.
Bon appetit.
He's like the Oprah breadsticks. You get a breadstick. You get a breadstick.
Yes.
Oh shit!
Everybody gets a breadstick.
God damn it! I'm just knocking my pizza. This is bread right here. It's nice.
Wow.
Good Lord.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, this next one here, the Jackson Jaguars at the Tennessee
The Jackson
Titans.
Jaguars?
Jackson,
What's his last name?
Jacksonville Jaguars. Jack off Jaguars. This is a hard one here. I just don't want to screw anything up here. I don't think Trevor Lawrence is playing. I'm going to go with the Texans beat up the Titans last week so bad, right? So the Titans don't want to get shut out again. They got something to prove last game. I'm going to go with the Titans. Chris Elliott took the Titans and Todd took the Titans. So I'm taking the Titans. Freight Train, who you taking?
Titans, baby. Let's go. Big Titans fan this week.
Okay.
That's not a biased pick at all. So we got 2 Titans picks. That's a shocker because it's only an impactful game for you.
Yeah, but you got CJ Beathard or you got, well, who knows? I don't know if Will Levis is playing or not, but you got Ryan Tannehill. I think Ryan Tannehill is better than CJ Beathard.
Oh, my God, yeah. I believe so. What do I know? I don't know shit.
I'll go. Jaguars.
Oh, okay.
And I am joining Shane with the Jaguars.
Okay, this is the complicated matchups to get us points ahead. Okay, here we go. This matchup, 1:00. The Minnesota Vikings at the Detroit Lions. I think the Lions lost last week, right? They're probably pulling everybody, right? Ooh. Ooh, I'm going to say.
I'll tell you what. I'll give you a heads up. So what game are we on? We're on the Lions game.
We're on the Minnesota Detroit Lions game.
Detroit is favored by 3.5 either way, just so you know.
I'm taking Detroit. Freight Train.
Detroit.
Todd said the Lions get the win.
Because that
Shane?
first seed is still up for
Which
grabs,
are you
right?
taking?
What's that, Freight Train?
I'm going Detroit as well.
first
You going
seed-
That's
Minnesota?
what I'm taking too. I was just wondering if you're taking someone different. I'm taking Detroit. So
Well,
Well,
the first seed up for grabs still?
no, the 49ers got the first seed.
Did they?
Niners
They're
locked up.
second.
They clinched
They're-
it.
Okay.
yeah, they're playing for a second. I think they might have a second.
But Detroit
second
needs to win to have a home game, though, correct?
So
In the playoffs.
Detroit could lose a spot if they lose and Dallas wins and Philly wins. Detroit could drop as far as their. It depends on what happens. So, like, obviously,
Yeah.
the division winners are what matters. Dallas could pass them for the 2 seed if Detroit were to lose this game. So the starters will be in there most likely, unless Campbell says, "Fuck it, we don't care about the 2 seed. We'll take the 3."
Hey.
It depends on what his mindset is, but they could end up if they win the game, they clinch the 2nd seed. If they lose the game, it could be taken by Dallas.
Ooh, okay. Chris Elliott also took the Lions.
And Dallas plays Washington, just for the record.
Yeah, and we'll get to that very shortly.
But
here.
in Washington, so just keep that in
Ooh.
mind.
Okay, this is a big matchup here. This big match. The Falcons versus the Saints.
Oh, good
The whole
lord.
division's
Yeah.
a shit show.
Brian Reddick, thanks for tuning in. I'm taking the New Orleans Saints because it's at home.
I
Freight
second
train?
that motion.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to take. I've been riding Atlanta all year. I'm going to ride Atlanta this last week.
Yeah, I rode him and I fell the fuck off.
Oh my!
Well, you don't want to ride something. You got to make sure you grab the hips when you ride something.
Yeah.
I'm
So,
going New Orleans as well.
Okay.
All in the hips.
Yeah, on the hips. Todd took the Saints. Chris took the Saints. Ralph Williams, hello. Hello, Ralph. Be on
Hey,
here in
Ralph.
45, well, about 30 minutes here. Craig took the Saints. Steelers freak took the Saints. Okay. All right. Okay. We got that one.
The New Orleans
Lions.
Saints, baby.
Ralph takes the Lions and New Orleans. Okay, here's another matchup here. Bill Belichick's last game ever. God bless America.
Yeah, we'll see about
Mm.
Yeah. New York Jets versus New England Patriots. He'll probably be a Chargers coach. Hey, Steele, thanks for tuning in. I'm going to go.
New England's favorite of this game, which is pretty crazy.
Mhm.
Well, because the Jets got no offense. It's terrible.
Leave the Jets alone. Their defense is good.
Yeah, I know. Todd says the Jets. You know what? I'm just gonna go on a whim. I'm gonna go with the New England Patriots just because they're at home.
Free.
Train.
All right, I'm taking the Jets. Bailey Zappi will have 6 interceptions in this game.
Gets sacked like 11 times.
Yeah.
If he has time to throw a pick, he might throw.
I'm
one,
going with
but
the Patriots.
Yeah.
I'm going to be
Hey, Rich
joining
Bubba.
Freight. I'm joining Freight Train on this one. I'm going Jets, baby.
Craig took the Jets.
Jets.
Ralph Williams took the Patriots. Todd took the Jets. Steele took the Pats. Chris Elliott took the Pats. Steelers freak Pats, but it's 50-50.
No, it's not. It's 80-20.
50-50.
Jets over the Pats.
Mhm.
Oh, I don't know. They just
Take
have
the
no
take
offense.
the Jets are getting a point and a half. Feel free to add that to your
Oh.
parlay. You won't regret it.
I just go touchdowns because I can't bet for.
I
whatever.
hate touchdowns. Touchdowns sucks.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead
Well-
and put Brees Hall on your parlay then.
Don't bet money. Don't bet money this week, man. No, 'cause see, I wouldn't bet. I never bet money the last week
No,
of the season
never last
because
week.
players
No.
get pulled out at half. Some players get pulled out after the first
Yeah.
quarter, depending on how things
No,
are going.
only put it on the crap
Mm-mm.
teams.
Mm-mm.
Put
You
on
got
the
to take the
crap
spread.
teams.
At this point, you got to take the spread and just hope people stay in there. You got better odds of the spread than you do actually taking the individual player. Because then the next thing you know, game time decision, he's getting benched. Like he plays a
Mhm.
drive, he gets benched. Fuck that. No.
Well,
thank you.
yeah, that's true. That is true. So anyway, here we go. This next matchup, the Tampa Bay Baker Mayfield against the Carolina Panthers, the owner who throws beer in people's faces.
Did you see? Did you see his fine? It was like 300 some thousand.
That's
And
crazy.
you put it up against his net worth. It was like equivalent to like us
It's like
paying
donating.
$1.
It's like walking past one of those Salvation Army containers outside of the supermarket and
just
dropping a
throwing
quarter
change
in
in
there. Just
Oh,
drop a
jeez.
quarter in there. It's the same thing.
Yeah. It's utterly ridiculous.
Always trust an insurance salesman.
You got to get insurance, Steeler Freak. He took the Bucks. Okay.
This is an
Carolina
easy
Panthers are
one.
bad. Yeah, Tampa
This is
Bay. I'm going
easy.
with Tampa Bay.
Yeah,
Tampa Bay.
Tampa.
Tampa Bay.
I'm just gonna Tampa Bay.
Okay.
I could be stoned out of my mind and not come on here and pick Carolina. If you're a Carolina Panthers fan, I'm sorry.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's see. Cleveland Browns versus the Cincinnati Bengals.
I'm assuming the Browns are benching everybody. Right
Flacco
now,
is not playing. I
the
heard that
Bengals
on
are
the radio.
the Bengals are favored by 7.5. So that's not
Myles
a good sign.
Garrett's probably not playing.
Nah, Garrett's getting benched. I heard half the
Mhm.
secondary, if not more, is going to be benched for some practice squad guys this week. So from what I've read, a lot of Browns are going to be taking up some time on the sideline.
Browns by Craig. This is a very difficult one for me. But because Flacco's not playing.
But the Bengals suck either way.
Yeah, but you know what? This could be their Super Bowl.
Yeah, I'd take their defense over PJ Walker. Actually, it's not even Walker. I forget who they said they were starting.
It's Vinny Testaverde.
Pretty much, yeah.
I'm gonna go because they are sitting everybody. Hey, Lisa, how you doing? Let's see. I'm gonna go with Cincinnati.
I too am going with Cincinnati.
Yeah, me too.
Make that a quadro.
Okay.
But hey, this is the time I'm going to come out of the closet. Okay, I think I'm secretly feeling for the Browns. Okay, they're a lot like us. I really dig Joe Flacco going in there and turning things around, and
defense is pretty good.
I'm rooting for him. You know, like it would not hurt my feelings too much if unless they're playing the Steelers. But I would love to see them do well in the playoffs just because, I mean, we've tasted success as Steelers fans. They haven't even smelt it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So anyways.
Because you don't really count the COVID season, right? I mean,
no.
Realistically.
No, don't count that.
But
I dig them.
Well, I don't.
They would play them, yeah. Anybody blinking and breathing.
Yeah, Flacco was playing. I would. Okay, so where are we all at now? I'm doing 800 million things.
I picked the Bengals.
We all did.
Everybody picked the. Yeah, everybody.
Wow, he called me JT.
Yeah, almost. Almost.
Oh, Burnsy's taking
Tiger.
Damn, dude.
Oh, Brian, come on. I want to take the Browns, but.
Rich, who'd you take?
The Bengals.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay. What's next on the list?
Right here. Chicago Bears at the Green Bay Packers.
This is tough. This one's tough.
I'm going to go with. You know what? I'm just going to go. Oh shit!
You sticking with the Bears?
I'm going to stick with the Bears. I'm going to stick with the Bears.
I was going to say.
Todd's took the Bears. Mark Benmany. I like the Brownies. Also tough defense. Chris, the Bears. So Freight Train, who you taking?
Man, that Bears defense is something to watch out for, but it's in Lambeau. I got to go with Green Bay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm taking the Packers.
Okay, Packers will win.
Packers.
Okay, Steels took the Bears. My wife is, I don't know. Hi, Tammy. How are you doing? Hope you're feeling better. My wife's been sick lately. Not sick of me, just sick with a cold and stuff. Burns, the Packers will win. They're in.
That's right.
Thank you. Okay. Mark Benamini's taking the Packers. Steeler Freaks taking the Packers. Okay.
I hope it snows in that game.
It's supposed to snow around here pretty soon. So here we go. Here we go. Dallas versus the Washington Commanders.
Tired of fucking picking this fucking team.
I'm gonna take the Washington Commanders.
No fucking way. You're fucking high.
No, I'm not high.
No, right now, just so you know, put that in FanDuel. Right now, Dallas is favored by 13.5. So the Washington Redskins will be getting 13.5 points.
Wow. Well, Todd's taking the Washington. He hates the Cowgirls. I'm just, it's as crazy as it sounds.
Oh, it sounds crazy.
Oh, it sounds crazy, and it is crazy.
I'm taking the Cowboys. I don't see how you can't.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I got second place this
year. Whoa! Well, Burns took the fucking Commandos too, so the shifted
Oh,
axis
you're
of the
definitely
world.
fucked. You're definitely fucked. If Brian Burns took,
Steele's
if
taking
Brian
the
Burns
Cowgirls.
took
Yeah,
the
the planets need to line when Bubba and
Yeah, when me
Burns
and
pick the
Burns,
same
yeah.
team.
Yep, the axis of the world has.
I
is
feel
what
you,
is-
Patton. Craig from
I want
Patton.
Dallas to lose, but I don't think they will. Said
Craig
Craig.
from Patton. I'm right there with you, big guy, but it's not going to
Okay.
happen. Not this week.
Chris
We'll
Elliott
lose
took
in
the
the playoffs, though,
Redskins.
like they always do.
Ralph said Dallas and Ron Rivera steps down and Benemy takes over as head coach.
All I will say is Dallas better hope that CeeDee Lamb does not get hurt because he is the entire offense.
Mhm.
And now that I'm not playing fantasy anymore and CeeDee Lamb is not one of my players, I don't give a shit what happens to him. Do what you got to do.
Cowboys, I never bet on Riverboat Ron. Nope.
Fuck Ron Rivera.
Okay.
Terrible. Overrated linebacker, too.
Here we go. Broncos versus the Las Vegas Raiders.
The lost it Raiders.
And
yeah.
I'm going with the Raiders.
I mean,
Taking
you
the
have
Raiders.
to. They look. I mean, Broncos look like dog shit without Russell
Yeah.
Wilson. Not that they looked great with him, but
Yeah.
even worse.
Melanie
It's terrible.
Butterball's in the house watching. Todd's
Raiders.
taking the Broncos. Steele's
Believe it or not,
taking the Raiders.
the spread for this game is only 2.5. They're actually favoring the Raiders by 2.5. But
Chris
it's a
Elliott's
very
taking the
small
Broncos.
margin.
Freight train.
You're
Who you
taking
taking?
Oh, I'm taking the Raiders. It would,
Everybody
help
took the-
us, it would help the Steelers if the Broncos did win. If we
Everybody
needed
took the
them,
Raiders?
but yeah, Raiders. by
Okay.
far.
Steelers Freak took the Raiders.
Ah,
Mark Betamani
shit.
took the Raiders. James Gaston's watching right now. Broncos to show up Russell.
I didn't announce mine yet.
There you go, Burns. And we're not taking him, Burns. So don't even say the Steelers need Russell Wilson because we do not. I don't want him. I'm
gonna go. I want to take Denver so bad, but since the wins and losses are so close right
So
now,
close.
I'm gonna follow you guys.
Come on, I
up
took
on this.
Washington. Come on.
And
man.
Vegas is favored in this game, so I don't mind making that call. I'm gonna go Vegas as well, so we're all gonna go Vegas.
Okay. Craig took the Raiders. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, just because you fucked up on a pick doesn't mean I should follow it up with a fucked up pick. I mean, I'm supposed to benefit from that.
I
Not
know.
screw myself.
Ralph's taking the Raiders, and here we go. The Philadelphia Eagles versus the New York Giants. You know what?
Point. I just want to take them just for the hell of it.
You know what? I will take the Giants. I'm going to take the Giants over Philadelphia Eagles.
Hey, it almost did happen a couple
I
weeks
know.
ago.
It almost did. Todd's taking the Eagles. So, okay, Crosby is a beast rusher. And Freight Train, who
He's
you
not
taking?
becoming a beast rusher. He
I'm
already
taking-
was.
I'm taking the Eagles. Yeah.
Me too. Eagles.
Mhm.
Well, I just did it just to be different. This is my upset. Two upsets.
Hey, it
in
worked
the
out
division.
for me.
Listen,
it worked
Bubba,
out for me.
Bubba worked really hard for 17 weeks. Now he's just going to throw the whole fucking thing away. I'm taking Philly only because it's the Giants. I mean, I'll tell you right now, if we were playing a team that was above 500, I would automatically take the other team. But it's the Giants. I can't take the fucking Giants over the Eagles.
Eagles will turn it around and go on a roll.
Is that supposed to be an Alabama comment, Brian? Is that supposed to be?
Probably.
Roll Tide, roll.
And then Kal-El. Giants could very well win. Eagles are frauds at this point.
And what's going to happen is Josh Allen's going to go into the shootout in the NFC Divisional or Championship game.
You know
he's
what,
gonna
though?
choke in overtime like he always does. 'Cause wait, 0-8 or 0-9 now in his
This
career.
kid
That's
comes
great
out of
odds.
nowhere. He must have Charles
He just
Xavier
senses-
powers.
You
He
know
just
what? The
comes
problem is
in.
he talks to Larry too much. Him and Larry talk so much, and it's just like, Jesus Christ, get married or walk away. You know what I mean? Listen,
Larry
it's
was
like,
heartbroken when Kal-El called him an asshole. But Todd took the Eagles. Mark Betamani took the Eagles. Chris Elliott took the Giants. I'm not the only one. The Giants, they should cause the. Oh, because well, that's true. Okay, in Philly.
I guess was that supposed to be a joke? I missed
Yeah,
it.
maybe.
Went right
Yeah.
over my head. Apparently,
I
wasn't very funny to me, but I guess that works.
oh,
When your name is Steelers, when your name is Steelers freak, I mean, I have to assume you're going to say some outlandish shit. Rich made a mistake with some clippers. Rich
said it
was
was
trimming
gonna
his
come.
mustache.
It
I
took
said there was going to be at least one.
33 minutes into the show, but I think somebody said something before and I didn't hit the comment. But
He's just mad because now he's not the only baby face around. That's all it is. And I look better than you with a beard or without one. Oh, wait, I can't say I look better than you with a beard because you're not old enough to have one.
you see Burns
You have to
taking them
shave your armpits to be able to have one.
He's taking them all the way. Okay. Kal-El, Buckle to Buckle with Kal-El,
These
his new
fucking kids.
podcast.
Buckle to
Oh, I
buckle.
know. Buckle to buckle.
Man.
He had to
Yeah.
change the names because somebody already
because
took the name.
him
Somebody
and
already
his
took the name.
That's because him and his boyfriend Larry are always tapping buckles.
No, it was Buckle Talk or something.
A
I
couple
told
made
him,
in
I
paradise.
was like, hey kids, somebody already has it, and they had like 1,000 shows already, and you got to change the name.
I'll tell you, when Kal-El turns 18, him and Larry, man, it's gonna be an interesting battle.
Oh, I know.
Is that a men's fashion channel about like shoe buckles and belt buckles?
Yeah, it was Chris Elliott. It was me. He said,
Yeah, it
"Did the
doesn't
cat
tell me
lick
what the
Rich's
show's about
face?"
at all. I have no. What is buckles to buckles? Is that like
Buckles to buckles
Gucci
is
versus
turnbuckles.
Versace, or like what is
No,
that? What's that supposed to
turn
be?
I know. I'm just picking.
Yeah,
Yeah, we know. Yeah,
yeah, I know. Jessica,
It's Kal-El.
thanks for tuning in. Your sister's tuning in. Shane,
I was trying to have my mind be as small and narrow as the person who
thank you,
created the show.
Okay.
How many games? There's 2 games left.
I got 4 games and I got
We
25
take a while
minutes.
these days.
All right, let's
Okay,
knock
here
them
we
out.
go.
We struggle.
Seattle versus the Cardinals.
Oh,
Who fucking
boy.
cares?
I'm gonna take. You know what? I'm gonna take the Cardinals in this one.
Why? Because they
Great
came
train.
back against an Eagles defense that gave up at like
Oh.
halftime.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I took the Cardinals a couple times.
Seattle. Yes.
So I took the
Freight Train and I are on the same page. Seattle.
Okay.
And now all three of us are in the same book.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna get 4 out of 12 this week.
Watch Bubba
okay.
get all of them fucking right, and we all fucking blow.
Chris
the load
Elliott's
this week.
taking the Seattle Seahawks.
Dude, I'll tell you right now, Bubba, you should make a parlay even for $1. Take Arizona, the Giants, Washington, and New England, and just see what happens, dude. Fuck it. Like you might as well.
You know what? I might.
You might as well. I mean, that'd be a hell of a fucking
Steele
call.
is also taking the Cardinals. I appreciate it. And then I got 4 comments on the YouTube channel here.
I mean, I will say the Cardinals are playing hard. You can see it. They're playing hard.
What birds are you taking, Burns? The Seahawks or the Eagles or whatever? You got the Seahawks or the Cardinals? I'll take the birds. I'll take the birds. It's Seahawks and Cardinals. What fucking bird are you taking, Burns?
Probably his boyfriend.
Jeez, I'll take the birds. Okay, I'm disappointed in the Seahawks. Cardinals by 14. Wow. Okay. Burns is like, who cares? He must be taking the Philadelphia Birds.
Dude, thank God he's going back to school, man, because he might actually learn some things and get his brain moving again. That's the problem with these kids. They get winter vacation, their brains go stagnant.
No, they should be back in school.
He's back.
They should have been back. They should only get one day, like all of us working people do. We get one goddamn day.
They get half a day on Christmas, and that's it.
I was off New Year's. I was off New Year's Day. That's all I got. That's all they should fucking get, little greedy bastards. They get all the way through Christmas, play their video games, create podcasts. I mean, come on.
I had a headache Sunday during that Steeler game. I had a headache all fucking day. I was down, man, down for the count. Okay, here we go. LA Rams versus the 49ers. 49ers clinched. I'm taking the LA Rams. Freight Train, who you taking?
Rams.
I might put $1 on the Rams too. Add that.
Niners are still favored, by the way, by 4.
Who's your quarterback?
Yeah.
Sam Darnold.
Do you know Brock Purdy actually has more yards than anybody in a 49er uniform for a season? I just seen
That's also because the last time they had a good quarterback was like Joe Montana in the fucking 80s, and they didn't.
Steve Young.
Steve Young.
Yeah, but he was good too. But I don't know. I like Montana.
I think the 49ers are still going to win.
Get off my lawn. Niners.
You're taking San Fran, Shane?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shane is going San
Greg's
Fran.
49ers.
There's nothing for the Rams in this game, is there? Fuck. No shit, Sherlock. I didn't see that. I couldn't figure that out.
Rams.
What is the let's see.
Joshua, thanks for
Give me
tuning
1
in.
second real fast. I was going to
Rams Steeler Freak. Okay.
Because it depends on what the Rams have to play for. I like Stafford in the clutch. I really do, but I'm not
Seeding probably with the wild card.
They're starting Carlson Wentz? Really?
Carlson Wentz? Is that what his name is now? They changed it?
What's his name? Carlson?
Carson.
Is it Carlson?
Carson.
Oh.
Without the L.
Oh, Carlson.
Yeah, I mean, right now the Rams are in, but I mean, at the same time, if Green Bay were to win and they were to lose, depending on how things go there, it could end up fucking the Rams. I think the Rams have more to play for. I'm taking the Rams.
Okay, here we go with this one.
Clutch Matt
Kansas
Stafford.
City at the Chargers. Chargers are just terrible.
Fucking trash.
This is bad. Kansas City's not that strong either. And it's not going to be a high-scoring game. And Mahomes is not playing probably.
Favored is the Chargers, so I'm assuming most of the. That's one of the things that sucks about picking this week. It's like you're almost better off fucking skipping it.
Yeah, I'll take Kansas. I'll take Kansas City. Todd took the Chargers. Steele took the Chiefs. Chris Elliott took the Chiefs. And I got 2 more comments.
It's a hard one to pick. It's like AAA Kansas City Chiefs versus the dog shit Chargers. How could you ever go right?
Hey, Burns, the Steeler game was already done. You can't come in the middle of the fucking podcast or YouTube because we already did the fucking Steeler pick.
Yeah, you fucking slackers.
What's Freight Train picking on this Chiefs game, Chiefs Chargers?
I'll go Chargers.
Okay. Craig took
Bubba, you picked the Chargers?
I took Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
Who'd you take? Who'd you take, Shane?
I don't know. I'm still deciding. I'm gonna take the Chiefs.
The Chiefs lose.
You know what? Just because fuck Shane and Bubba, because I got to play for wins at this point. So I'm actually going to join. I'm actually going to join forces with my mortal enemy over here. Well, one of my 3 enemies. I got like Larry and Kal-El, and I got to add Freight Train to that list now.
Wow.
I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding about all 3 of you. You're all a pain in my ass, but I love you all. But
well, God bless you. I
only have one enemy today, and he actually made himself an enemy through some things that were said. I won't get into that live on television here, though. Shane, you're aware of where I'm coming from with that. But I am going to go here with the LA Chargers to copy my buddy Freight Train Choo Choo, and we are going to take this Thomas the Tank Engine all the way to town, baby.
Here we go.
Okay.
What's the Chargers saying? Go Bolts go or some shit like that, right?
Charge up, baby.
Oh, that's so gay. That's so terrible. What's the mascot? The Energizer Bunny? What the fuck is going on?
Lightning Bolt.
Yeah, I think it's just the
fucking Lightning McQueen is the fucking
if Herbert was,
dude, that'd be great.
Wow,
you know what?
baby.
No, that would make them a ton of money with kids. I swear to God, they should honestly license the likeness of fucking Lightning McQueen. How about that? The Chargers with the fucking mascot of Lightning McQueen would be badass. That'd be fucking great. Great.
Lightning McQueen. What's that off of? What was that? Cars?
It's Cars. Yeah, that'd be fucking great.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, the kids would love it. The parents would love it. It'd be wholesome. And they suck anyway. They might as well be a kid's team.
I'd rather have like Wonder Woman with a big giant bolt of lightning.
That's terrible.
No.
Oh, you want fucking Thor while you're at it? God of Thunder.
No, just Wonder Woman. Looking
now
good.
The dark dildo.
Now we get to watch Taylor Swift every Chiefs game. We get to watch Chris Hemsworth every fucking Chargers game. Great.
No, I didn't say Thor. I said Wonder Woman.
Thor is better than Wonder Woman.
Well, not by the eyes of me looking at it. But anyway, here we go. Last game.
You're getting old. Your eyes are a little damaged over time.
Here we go. Sunday. I think it's a Sunday night game. I don't think it's
8:20.
8:20. The Buffalo Bills at the Miami Dolphins. Dolphins got their asses beat. Dolphins 34-20. Todd says I'm taking the Buffalo Bills because
you're kiss assing.
No.
How much did Kal-El pay you for that? How much
doesn't pay me. He can't. Nobody can afford me. Steele's taking the Bills. Chris Elliott took the Dolphins. Who you taking, Freight Train?
Taking the Bills. Miami cannot beat a top-ranked team to save their life.
Miami sucks.
Well, and they got
Miami
injuries.
sucks.
I mean, they have no pass rushers.
That
now.
fucking geeky-looking coach, man. He's I don't know.
He entertains me, man, in his free time.
So those interviews are bad. Those interviews are really bad.
Steeler Freaks taking the Bills.
Yeah, the Bills. If the Bills win, it's bad news for the Steelers.
The Dolphins will beat the mediocre team.
We just need Jacksonville to lose.
James, we need to win first off. Then we
would play Buffalo in the playoffs.
Shane, who are you taking?
Yikes.
And then I'm gonna.
My heart says the Dolphins, but I'm gonna take the Bills.
James,
the Bills. I'm taking the Bills as well. I mean, how do you not?
Okay, here's the Buffalo Bills kid fan right here. This big giant paragraph here. Bills need this game.
But wait,
back, numb neck. He was still whipped that Miami ass.
But my question. Wait, so there was a certain kid that when the Eagles played the Bills came on here and said that Josh Allen was dominant, he was the best, whatever. If you're already the best, how do you come back and become better? It doesn't make any fucking sense.
Well, you can have a day off.
You can't be the best.
It's Magna, baby. Make America great again. Build back better.
Whoa!
I will say, in Kal-El's defense,
you're canceled, Shane. You're canceled.
Josh Allen is the first quarterback to have 40 touchdowns in 3 straight.
And he's also one of the first quarterbacks in NFL history to be 0-8 in all of his fucking games in overtime. So there's that.
Well, I didn't say he was good at crunch
and he's also
time.
a part of the franchise that's only known for losing 4 Super Bowls in a row. Should we keep coming up with Buffalo stats? I got them. Let's go.
We can go.
We're in Jamestown.
Yeah,
we're Nick Sirianni.
Last time you had a great running back was LaShawn McCoy in like 2014.
I mean,
Josh Allen
Marshawn.
really cooked that
And
defense.
Marshawn.
Marshawn Lynch was overrated, man. He was better in Seattle anyway. No, watch this fat man run. That's
Devin
all.
Singletary, bro.
Still said Josh Allen is a choker.
Devin, did you just fucking say Devin Singletary? Get the fuck out of here. Let me guess, Fred Jackson too when he got there.
Fred
yeah, he was
Jackson.
great. Yeah, fucking phenomenal.
Fred Jackson.
Thurman Thomas.
Or how about
baby.
Frank Gore at
Thomas was
39
Herman
years
Thomas. What a
Yeah.
great.
Troy Pierce.
Yes.
Tyreek has
Thomas
been
was
wearing that
dominant.
walking
I ain't
boot
gonna-
for
I
a
ain't-
few weeks.
I'm
That's
talking
not
about
an
recent.
issue.
Thurman
He
was
Miami
played in
by
front
10,
of Barry
Troy
Sanders
says.
at Oklahoma State.
Travis Henry was really good his first couple of years when back in the early 2000s as well. Travis Henry was a good runner. I mean, the Bills have had good guys. It's been since before Kello was. I was trying to think of people that Kello was actually alive to witness. There's not many.
Okay, so we would have to start.
He's
at
been
Devin
around for what,
Singletary.
8 seasons?
We'd have to
now?
start
Like,
with Devin Singletary then.
what year was he born? 2015, 2014, something like that. What year were you
my.
born, Callow?
I think he's 12. So what? 2000.
11. I was graduating high school already. Goddamn babies.
I was just getting. I was still not in the state or wherever I work, the Commonwealth. Ryan Fitzpatrick is the best Bills ever.
Oh, well, in Callow's lifetime, actually, it's probably not far from accurate.
Woo-wee.
Now, probably EJ Manuel or well, for my lifetime, JP Losman
Dude, what a bum.
or Drew Bledsoe on his comeback tour after he left New England.
Yeah.
He was
Oh.
actually pretty good. I can't talk too much shit about him. He was all right.
Wow, that took 46 minutes.
That's because there's nothing to fucking talk about this week because it doesn't matter. to
Never
any of us.
mentioned Singletary on the Bills. I hate him.
I heard he's getting traded back.
Oh, McCoy, LaShawn McCoy. I remember him.
I said McCoy. Yeah, of course I did. I'm an Eagles fan.
Fellow Pitt guy.
In my opinion, my favorite Eagles running back of all time, right there with Brian Westbrook. They're my top 2 in my lifetime. If you don't remember B. West, man, you got to do some research. B. West was the man.
Mm-hmm.
I like Josh Allen. I told you that before. That's why I have so many Josh Allen stats. I usually use him to defend him, but he chokes when it fucking matters. And
Here's a quarterback. This quarterback here is fucking awesome. Right here, watch this one.
I was rooting for Josh. Oh God,
Rob
Johnson. Get the
Holy
fuck out of
smokes.
here.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. Oh my God,
Oh, my
Rob
God.
Johnson. I forgot
So
he
let me-
existed. To be honest,
Now let me ask you guys a question. Are we gonna do playoffs next week, or you guys want to, or how do you guys want to do it, or what? How do you? This could be the last show of the year, or what do you guys?
I'd
wanna
say do the playoffs. I mean, what the hell? Roll with it, huh?
Okay.
It would be 10-minute show.
Well, we could do a 10-minute show. Well, we could do a Super Bowl one where we get more in depth. You know what I mean? We could do that.
me
It's
and
up to
Freight
you
Train
guys.
got to save some of our secret gold, though, because we have our. Just in case anybody wants to remember here, I do think I have a name picked out. Me and Freight are going to talk after the show. We're not going to say it on the live because we haven't decided yet. It's been a battle. It has been, but there's going to be a promo 15-minute video we're going to release on Monday.
Oh,
I will make sure I get it over to Bubba as well, so you can share it to any of you guys who want
oh
to
yeah,
come
I'll
over and
share
check
it,
this
brother. I'll
out.
show it.
Me and Freight Train are going to be the lead host of that show. We're going to do a lot more breakdowns, a lot of different things. You guys will see the hype video on Monday. But yeah, I mean, we could do a breakdown. We just got to save some of our gold for the next night.
Well,
It will
don't
be
you don't
Thursdays.
ever put anything out. You just
Hey,
let
don't.
it simmer.
Don't let us know exactly what color matching rompers you're going to have, but I can't wait to see them.
No,
you
we're gonna
know.
have. So
Hopefully-
we're gonna do. No, we're just gonna do our team colors. I'm gonna be wearing a green, a
4-inch.
midnight green and black romper.
Yep.
With a nice little
Yeah,
stripe in the middle with the
4-inch,
Eagles logo. And he's gonna wear one
inseam.
the opposite way. It's gonna be black and gold or black and yellow, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, it's going to be the Bumblebee jersey.
Oh God, no, you're not. You're not wearing it live.
Okay, well,
I
on
will
that
kick you
note,
off the StreamYard.
thank you guys so much. We will see everybody. We'll do it next week at 8 o'clock.
Unless you're
So-
Burns. Burns, we won't be live next week. Don't even come looking to see if
Yeah,
we're here.
don't
Yeah.
show up 35 minutes after. But
That's okay.
Stay
That's
tuned for
fine.
Bubba's show next.
my
Yeah.
new show, my first premiere show, because I made a new name, 9 o'clock or 5 after 9. So I got to set everything up. Is the Black and Gold Dynasty podcast show. Yeah. So
Wait, what the
first-
fuck? You stole my woot woot. What the hell?
Bro, I'm the freight train.
I've always done whoop whoop. I've always done that.
Whoa,
shit.
dude.
Get us
don't-
off the air. I gotta go
Yeah.
beat this guy up.
Okay,
behind the
settle
scenes.
well,
down.
everybody, thank you for coming on tonight, giving all your picks. I will see everybody to talk Steeler football here
Hate it
in
here.
probably a little bit at 10 minutes. So thanks everybody. Hit like, subscribe. Subscribe.
Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your
Monetize,
enemies, bring them all.
Monetize, bring them all around. Thank you guys once again. We will see everybody next week at 8 o'clock.
We might
Peace
show up.
out, everybody. See ya.